She didn't know I was there. That's what still gets me. If she had turned her head even a second earlier, everything might have played out differently. Instead, I stood frozen behind a tall plant in the hotel lobby while my phone buzzed in my hand. Her message lit up the screen. Boring meeting. Might be late. I looked up from the phone just in time to see her lean forward and kiss her boss. For a moment, my brain refused to accept what my eyes were seeing. Same jacket I helped her choose that morning. Same confident smile she gave me when she said she loved me before leaving the house. And now, there she was, holding his arm like it was the most natural thing in the world. I didn't shout. I didn't rush forward. I didn't cause a scene. I raised my phone and took a photo. It felt unreal how steady my hands were. No shaking, no tears, just clarity. The kind that only comes when denial finally dies. They broke apart, laughing softly. He said something that made her smile again, and that smile hurt more than the kiss. It was a smile she used to save for me. Then they walked toward the elevators, unaware that their secret had just been captured forever. I walked out of the hotel and sat in my car for a long time. I replayed the last 6 months in my head. Late nights, sudden work trips, how she'd started protecting her phone like it was classified information. Every time I asked, she said I was imagining things. Every time I trusted her, she went a little further. I didn't confront her that night. When she came home, she complained about how exhausting the meeting was. She kissed my cheek, dropped her bag, and went straight to the shower. I watched the bathroom door close and felt something inside me harden. Not anger, resolve. Over the next few days, I said nothing. I acted normal. I listened. I paid attention. I noticed how often his name came up, how defensive she got if I asked questions, how confident she seemed that I would never catch on. She was wrong. I quietly backed up our finances. I reviewed accounts, agreements, everything. I spoke to a lawyer, not to explode our lives, but to understand my options. Knowledge gave me calm. Calm gave me power. A week later, she sat across from me at dinner, scrolling through her phone, barely listening as I talked about my day. That's when I slid my phone across the table. She frowned, picked it up. The color drained from her face. The photo stared back at her, clear, undeniable, time-stamped. Her, him. The lie shattered in a single image. Her mouth opened, then closed. You followed me? She asked like that was a crime. I was behind you, I said quietly. You didn't even notice. She tried everything, denial, excuses, tears, anger. She said it was a mistake, that it meant nothing, that I was overreacting. She even said it was just a kiss, like that made it better. I didn't argue. I just said, you told me it was a boring meeting. That silence was louder than any fight. I didn't beg her to stay. I didn't threaten. I told her I knew my worth, and I wasn't going to compete with her boss for honesty. I asked her to pack a bag and leave for a few days so we could both think clearly. She left angry, confused, certain I'd come crawling back. Instead, I changed the locks, not out of spite, but because boundaries matter. Trust, once broken, doesn't magically repair itself with apologies and promises. It takes accountability, and she wasn't ready for that. Weeks later, she tried to talk, said she'd ended things at work, said she wanted to fix us. I listened calmly, then told her the truth. The kiss wasn't the end, I said. It was the proof, because the real betrayal wasn't what I photographed. It was how easily she lied, and how confidently she thought I'd never be standing right behind her, finally seeing everything clearly.